Hello again guys, and welcome back to another brand new Zatu Games unboxing with me, Tom, from The Honest Meeple. Today we are going to venture again out of space, and we are going to be unboxing perhaps one of the most successful board games that's ever hit Kickstarter. I am unboxing for you today Nemesis from Awaken Realms. As many of you are probably already aware, Nemesis has been one of the most successful board game Kickstarters there has ever been. Nemesis is a game based in space, suitable for 1 to 5 players, and you will find yourself a member of the crew aboard the Nemesis. Unfortunately, you have just been woken from your cryopod, the alarms are blazing, sirens are going off, there is a dangerous threat on board. You and the crew must work together to rid the ship of as many enemies as possible, as well as find various supplies to help you through your journey through the ship and eventually escape. This game is from Awaken Realms, and it's designed by Adam Kwapiński. Honestly, I have been waiting for this for ages. This is the retail copy, so all the backers now should have both their core game and all of the expansions and stretch goals that they got with the Kickstarter. This is purely retail, so if you buy it from Zatu, and it is available now on our website, this is what you're going to be getting. Firstly, look at the size of this thing. It is massive. It is a big box. Think kind of slightly larger than Mansions of Madness, kind of that style, that size of game. But the artwork on here is just divine. We'll take a look on the back of the box. So instead of me lifting the box up, I'm going to zoom in to here and we'll give this a read. Nemesis is a 1 to 5 player space survival game with incredible miniatures and clever immersive rules that include cooperation, bluffing, backstabbing, and all other elements of an iconic science fiction horror adventure. The crew wakes up from hibernation. The damage report states that there is a critical system failure and the ship cannot continue its cruise. The task is to find the damage, repair it, and safely return to Earth. The problem? One crew member is dead. Somebody ripped open his hibernation pod and pulled his body out. To make matters worse, you can hear noises in the vast corridors of the ship. They sound unlike anything you have heard before. When faced with the ultimate horror, will you trust your crewmates? So already you can feel the theme coming out in this one. This is going to be thematic as hell. So that is the kind of brief synopsis on the back. As I say, it's for 1 to 5 players, and it's a semi-cooperative game. So let's do the bit that we've been waiting for. Let's open the top and see what lurks inside. So let's take a look. So we've got the rule book on top. So this is the game manual. Don't want to read the rules, watch the video. It says I've actually watched already, really nice setup and how to play video. So you've got, let's start here. So you've got all the different game elements in here. So you can see here you've got all these beautiful miniatures, which I'm looking forward to getting to see. Double-sided board, character boards, room tiles, various bits and bobs, all the tokens and markers, and all the beautiful cards. You then have the overview, the author's word, and then a nice little bit of flavour text to add to the theme of the game there, which I'm not going to read through now. I'll read that in my own time, but that's going to give you an idea of where you're up to in this vast array of space. So the setup, you've got the board set up here. You've got the text and then the pictures there. Looks fairly easy to follow. And then you've got the player setup. So it looks like there's 20 steps. Half for the board, half for the crew. And then you've got the little bits there. Nice and easy to do. So, that's interesting. So you've got the flow of the game, so the basic kind of turns, how the game will flow for you. The goals at the end of the game, I like that. Sometimes you don't quite fully understand the goal of the game. It's nice for it to be laid out there so everyone knows what they're meant to be doing. And then you've got all the kind of in-depth details of everything that you can be doing through the game. It's quite a thick rule book. We're looking at, I believe it's 28 pages. But then you've got a nice, it's going to focus, a nice rule summary on the back. There you go. So that's the quick look at the game manual. We then have our basic rooms. These are the room sheets. Basic room 1, additional rooms 2. I'm going to guess this is how you set up the rooms, and it's how you actually go through the rooms and what you can search for. They look to be exactly the same. Yeah, they are. They're the same there. So they're what you can expect from the rooms. And now we get to the thing that was raising the lid off the box, the punch boards. I don't know how many we've got in here. Oh, wow. Okay, we have... oh, no, wait, that's the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got seven punch boards. So on these, we've got a selection of things that we'll go through. We have the engine tokens. We have the rooms, more importantly. Armory, laboratory, surgery, command centre, monitoring room, storage, canteen. Let's just see how these punch. Oh, beautifully. Beautifully. We like that. So that's one punch board. You then got you've got the Intruder Board here. Let's punch that and have a look at this in detail. So you can see here the Intruders have different symbols. You don't want to be seeing that one. Then you've got the basically just the cards that will be put underneath here to control the intruders. So that's the Intruder Board. You've then got more rooms. You've also got here appear to be these are the escape pods. Locked and unlocked. You'll be escaping in these if you can. We then have my favourite bit. The character boards. So this is the captain. So it gives you all the basic actions there. I'm guessing that's going to be a special action, careful movement. Oh no, it's not unique to it, but that obviously is going to cost more. You then got the crafting, so you can craft an antidote, a taser, a flamethrower, and a Molotov cocktail. Those two at the end sound brilliant. You then have signal, slime, light wounds. Obviously, what health you have. And I'm liking this. I'm going to imagine that this is for weapons or items that you hold in your hands. So you've got one for your left, one for your right. Very nice indeed. We then have, there's more rooms on there, but we'll go to the next character, which is the mechanic. So much the same there. I'm wondering whether they've got, oh no, so those are the backs, they just say character board, but that's there's no flavour text for them. Next up we have the pilot. You're gonna need her if you want to fly it. If you want to fly the Nemesis, I'm going to imagine. But that's the pilot there. Obviously, all of these have miniatures, which we'll get to very shortly. We then have the scientist. Oh goodness me! Oh no. Okay, ignore that. It's on the back. That's my bad speedy punching. The scientist. Again, very much the same. That's that one. More rooms on there. We then have, and I'm going to be careful with these now. We then have the scout and the soldier, which we'll look at as well. The soldier looks exceptionally awesome. And more rooms on there as well, as you can see. So the scout, she's going to be running around stabbing people in the neck, preferably aliens in the neck. And the soldier, he looks like one mean character, he does. And those are all the player boards, all 6 of them. You then have the tokens, which are going to be used, the markers throughout the game. You can see obviously these have all got, I believe these, obviously these correspond to the aliens, the different types of aliens, like the larvae and the intruders and everything, they correspond to that. And I believe these go into a bag and then you draw them, and that is basically what aliens are going to appear. Scary. And finally, we have more door markers. The first player token, which is that a cat? That is a cat in a spacesuit. What a brilliant first player token that is. And we also have this thing. Now, I watched the unboxing by Awaken Realms on this. And very interestingly, it is to basically stand your board game up. Because this is one mighty meaty game. Essentially, it is just a stand, and you can put it pride of place on your Kallax or whatever, on whatever shelf you want to put it on. But yeah, you basically fold it and use it as such. I believe there should be. It says it's not used in the game. I'd love to know how you actually put it together. It doesn't say. But yeah, this is essentially for holding your board in place. I'm gonna guess it goes like that, and then like that. Ah, yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna guess, if it stays in place, if you they said the weight of the game should hold it in, so that'll stand on. So I'm not gonna do it now, but that's essentially how that works. That's what that is, anyway. Enough of the board stand. The game stand. Let's have a look at the actual board. Now, this board is humongous, so I'm going to leave that till the end when we'll have a proper look once I've cleared everything up. And now we get into the juicy stuff, the miniatures. So we'll take. So what we'll do, we'll move that to one side and put that down there. Okay, so of course you have the obligatory silica gel. Woo! Don't eat this. Now, more importantly, let's have a look at what we have here. So, okay, this is like it's almost like the crypto. This, I'm going to guess you put cards in here. I think these are contamination cards. Oh, yeah, insert contamination card here. Yeah, so that's going to reveal something. That's quite cool. I like that. That's the infection procedure. Okay. So you get to find out, but there's an alien inside you. Yay! Right, let's take a look in here. So these are the cards. Okay. Oh, they're nice. Look at those. Right, so these are going to be holding your cards, I believe. If it's going to focus on that. Focus. There we go. So these are going to be holding your cards. There's obviously 5 of them in total for the 5 players. I wasn't expecting these. I thought this was a stretch goal. Apparently not. They put it in the regular retail. So, you're going to get extra stuff in the retail. Yippee! That's always good to see. We then have the... so these are like the glass beads. These are status markers that you'll be using throughout the game. You then have, you don't want to be placing too many of these down. These are noise markers. So one there's that. Oh, these are really nice. So they are plastic, but they really nice. The production value of these games and kind of any game for Awaken Realms is fantastic. As usual, you then have ammo and injury markers, just standard red cubes that you'll find in like Pandemic. More lovely tokens. We then have, these are the fire markers. Yep, that definitely looks like fire. So they are, you get 8 of those. You have the coloured bases for your characters. They're rubber, not hard plastic, so they'll be easy to get off. Good to know. Ooh, you get some nice custom dice. So you have, by the looks of it, you have two red dice. I believe the D6s are the combat dice. And these are D10s. These are the noise dice. Yeah, they look really good. We then have pass. These are, can't see them. Let me go. These are the malfunction token. Oh, malfunction tokens. Are they all? Oh yeah, they're all missing a spoke on the cog there. So they're the malfunction tokens when stuff malfunctions on the ship. Pop that back in there. We then have standees, stands for, I'm going to guess, cards or something, for figures. We have a nice little a Nemesis goodie bag. That is where you're going to put the tokens for the different aliens in, and you're going to be drawing from them. Nice canvas bag. Nice to see. And now we get to the good stuff. It's the minis. So we have various different aliens. I'll go through all of them. So we have here, I've kind of just been all thrown in. Let's have a look. I believe these are the larvae. It's so small it doesn't want to focus. There we go. So that is the larvae. They look really cool. And they're so small, but the modelling of them is really nice. See the detail even at that size. So they are, you have, I believe it's 6 larvae figures. We then have, these are when it starts getting scary. You then have 3 creepers. Look at that bad boy. He angry. He's going to be creeping around and ripping your face off. Lovely. So you get 3 of those. You then have the adult intruders. Now there's 4 different sculpts of this, which again is nice to see. Adds a bit of variety to the game. But my God, look at that. The detail on these is incredible. Again, these are the sort of things that I would, while my painting is not good, I would attempt it. Just because I can imagine painting these are going to look awesome. So that's one of the adult intruders. And then we will go through the characters. So let's start off with... So I'm going to guess, I think this is the... I'm just trying to have a look and see which ones they are. I think this is the scout. No, this is the pilot, sorry. This is going to be the pilot. Again, really nice detail on such a small miniature. This is the mechanic, I think. I hope. Yeah, I'm right. Yes, the scientist. I've got these right. Well done, Tom. This is the scientist in his wheelchair. Runs some alien scum over, I think. For that, we have the mean-looking soldier. These sculpts are some of the most detailed I've seen. They are incredible. So that's the soldier. We then have the scout. Ooh. Again, a really small miniature like the pilot, but still the detail is there, even in the face. And then finally, the captain. Oh. He's like, over here, there's an alien. Right, there we are. So that is the heroes of the game. We'll pop that back on there like that. Move it to one side. Oh, what a horrible noise, I do apologise. And we'll bring out the second box. of goodies, which includes the cards. Oh my days! I've just seen one of the miniatures. Wow. Wow! Okay, so, as mentioned, you get the adult intruders. So I'll go through the different sculpts. So we've had one look at one of the sculpts. This is another variety. Looking mean and sharp. Very sharp there. You then have this one here. I feel like this one, I'm going to give these names. So that one is sharp. This one, if it focuses, there we go. This one is Boo. Boo, because you can just imagine him going boo as you go around a corner and see this monstrosity. You then have, finally, I don't know what to call this one. I want to call him Pointy because he's got his points out again. He looks a bit tired, to be fair. He's resting. But that's the final variant of the sculpt. So 4 different sculpts, which is nice to see. We then have the breeders. These are here. This is the breeder. You get 2 of these. So they're going to go around and breed, as the name would suggest. Another mean-looking thing. I love the kind of like hard exoskeleton kind of style they've got going on. It's really nice. It's like jagged, almost like flint. And here she is, the Queen. All rise for the Queen. She is one mean queen. I hope she's not going to eat her child. But yeah, this is the final sculpt for the Queen, and my God, does she look mean? She's got a little crown on as well. How cute! Odd to be saying cute in this scenario. Every single sculpt to this is just incredible. But there we are. So they are all the miniatures. They're the juicy bits. If you're a miniature fan, you're going to like these. And now we get on to the cards. And I see the name carries through to the way they wrap their cards. My Nemesis. I take it back, Awaken Realms. That is, fairly easy. I think he says he speaks too soon. No, fairly easy to open. Let's get these out. So you'll have to bear with me. These are, I'm going to guess, looking at these are all the action cards. Yeah, so there's 60 in total, and they're split between the characters. Search, interruption, order, I'm going to guess that's, yeah, so you can see at the bottom, captain, then got stuff for the mechanic. So this is going to be your hand of basically what you can do throughout the game. You've got the pilot, the scientist, the scout. The artwork on these is fan-dabby-dozy. The soldier, taking aim, of course, he is a soldier. And the contamination deck. So, if I'm right in saying, if you slide one of the cards into this holder here, if I can actually get it in, it's going to reveal... Oh God, infected. Oh, right, okay. So that's how you find out if you're infected, when you come into contact with an alien. So they're all the action cards. As I say, 10 cards per character, 60 cards total, and then the contamination deck. I believe there's 27 of those cards there. So next up, we have the Intruder Deck. So this Intruder Deck, first, so you've got egg protection, hatching, regeneration, damage. Oh, these right. Sorry, these are events. Let's split this up. So this is the Intruder Attack deck. Scratch. It's just a scratch. It's a claw attack, a bite, and slime, summoning, transformation, oh goodness, frenzy, and a tail attack. Basically, things you don't want to come into contact with at all. That is the alien intruder attack. You then have the serious wounds. Oh god, you don't want to be pulling these out. So arm, oh right, so it affects different parts of the body, and it basically then dictates your hand size and everything. Bleeding each time. So there's one light wound. I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking the look of it. Okay. So I'm getting a little excited. I've wanted this. I missed the Kickstarter. So to finally have my hands on this is just amazing. And these are the event cards. So there's going to be all sorts of different things. I don't want to spoil it too much for you all. They're pretty standard things you'd expect from aliens invading your ship. 3 more decks. Well, there may be the multiple decks in one packet, but 3 packets to go through. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right, these are easy to open. So let's take a look here. So that is going to be... I don't know. Oh, these might be the promo cards. I think they're promo cards. Yeah, they're promo cards. Okay. They're not needed in this game. However, these are... So these are the character draft cards. Okay, so you can draft the different players to play. I choose you, Captain. No, I choose you, Pikachu. Okay, enough of that. So that is pass. This dictates what players you are and is a quick help card. You then have the intruder player actions. So that's if someone plays the intruder. And then you have the solo co-op objectives, because this game can be played solo. Are there standard objectives? Are these? Right, let's have a look. These are the solo co-op objectives. Your destinations and where you're going, and then finally these are your normal objectives that you're going to be doing throughout the game. It's going to be one long unboxing. We haven't even got to the board yet. So there is a lot in this game. It is expensive. Don't let that put you off, because this is mega. These are the medical item cards, 30 of those, what you'd expect from medical items. These are the technical items. Let's scroll through them all. There's 30 of these, apparently. I'm dropping them. 30 technical items. Yeah, they're all technical there. And then you've also got these appear to be... Now these are the... I'm going to guess these are the quests, I think, for the different characters. Yeah, they're all quests. And then you also have the weaknesses for the intruders. All sorts of different things. Vulnerability to fire, that's always a good one. Okay, now finally we have one more deck. And I think this is the rest of the med cards, because there definitely didn't feel like 30 in that first batch of them. Okay. So yeah, you've got more medical items there. Bandages, always good to have. Clothes in case you need them. Adrenaline injection, go on an absolute rampage. And then you also have, I'm going to guess these are the weapons that you're going to have. Yep. Weapon items. Grenade, yep. Energy grenade, no, just get a standard grenade. Self-destruct key, comms key, smoke grenade, decoy, all sorts of lovely stuff there. And finally, these are, oh no, sorry, no, I like these are the crafted items. So you're going to be crafting these with your characters. They're what you can get, they're shown on the cards. And then finally, these are your coordinates. where you're going to be heading, basically. There. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is everything in the 2 trays. Now, these trays will hold everything. You can separate them out. It's looking really good. So I believe... so they've even included... That's really nice. You can see there, they've even included an empty space for sleeved cards. I think I might sleeve this game, because it's so good. However, you're probably thinking, you're missing something, Tom. What about the board? Well, yes, I am missing the board. And we'll do my famous jump cut to see what it's like. And there we have it. So, just to give you a quick overview, you've obviously got, I believe they're the engine rooms at the end. You then have bays for the escape pods at the top. This is where you'll start. This is the cryopods. I'm going to guess that's the kind of the bridge of the ship, and then you've got all the different hexagons numbered differently for all the different rooms. So that is the map. It is also double-sided, just with a different layout. But everything you need, you've got round trackers and everything on there. But it looks really nice, much like a lot of the rest of this game. It looks incredible. And that, ladies and gentlemen, after quite a while, is everything you will find in Nemesis. This game I cannot wait to play. For a Kickstarter game, it raised a humongous amount of money. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was in the millions. It is one of the most successful Kickstarter board games. I mean, probably one of the most successful Kickstarters in general, but for board games it's definitely up the top. And it's nice to see this finally at retail. So, as I've mentioned, this is on the website now. It's zatu.co.uk. Go and take a look. If you would like a little discount to help you on your way of purchasing Nemesis, you can use Honest Meeple 5 at the checkout to get 5% off. The code will be in the description down below. There will be a review soon of Nemesis, so do look out for that. I haven't actually heard a bad word said about Nemesis, which surprises me. Normally you'd expect kind of some poor reviews. I haven't really seen any ever since this released, or at least people have liked it, but perhaps not loved it. But nothing personally have I seen negative, so really looking forward to trying this out. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed looking at everything that is included in this humongous box. And that just leaves me to say, guys, thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you all next time.